For the activator today, we are reviewing the order of operations and what an exponent and a base represent. So let's start with the order of operations. The order of operations, level 1, is parentheses. And that includes parentheses, it includes braces, it includes brackets, it includes absolute value. It also includes things like when you have a fraction bar, you have to simplify the numerator before the denominator. We'll talk about that more another day. And then level 2 is exponents. Exponents. And then after that, okay, so there's an arrow above this because it could be multiplication and then division. Or it might be division and then multiplication. Take a look at the examples over here. You look from left to right at the problem. So I'm reading it from left to right. And if the first thing I see is multiplication, then I have to do multiplication first, and then division will be second. But if the problem reads like this and you have division first and then multiplication, that means I need to do the division and then the multiplication. The same idea applies with the addition and subtraction. It might be addition and then subtraction, or it could be subtraction and then addition. Take a look at these examples. Here you would add first and then subtract, but in this example you would subtract and then add. And it really does matter how you complete the problem. For example, here I arrive at subtraction first, so I have to subtract first and then add. If I do it improperly, let's say that I would add first, I would get 4 plus 3 to be 7, and then I would subtract, and this would be the wrong answer. So you actually do get different answers. So it's important that you follow PEMDAS, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. So now let's look at this matching section. Over here it shows that an exponent is tiny. It's that number at the top right that's tiny. And then the base is the larger number that has the exponent at the top right of it. And the exponent tells you how many times to record the base. So if the exponent's 3, it's telling me that I need to record the base of 7, 1, 2, 3 times. And then in between, you're going to have multiplication symbols. So now let's come over to number 1, and it says 3 squared, or you could say 3 to the power of 2. And this exponent of 2 tells me that I need to record the base of 3 2 times. So I would write, well, let me go to the typing tool. I would write 3 times 3, and 3 times 3 is equal to 9. And 9 is answer D, so I'd write a D here for my answer. Now 3 times 2 is different than 3 squared. 3 times 2, you just multiply and you get 6, which would be B. And then 1 to the 4th, well, this tells me, the exponent 4 tells me to write the base of 1 4 times. So 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. And that is equal to 1. So number 3, the answer is C. And then 1 times 4 is different than 1 to the 4th. 1 times 4 actually means 4, and that would be letter A for my answer. And then we are going to apply this on an EOG problem. So what is the value of 5 squared minus 10, that quantity, divided by 5, multiplied by 2 to the power of 3? Well, we need to start with the parentheses. So we're going to simplify the 5 squared minus 10. So look at the inside of this set of parentheses, and we have both exponents and we have subtraction. Well, exponents is before the subtraction, so I need to deal with the exponent part first. Well, this exponent tells me how many times to record the base of 5. So I record 5 2 times, and I put a multiplication sign in between. And then I multiply 5 times 5, and I get 25. And then after I take care of the exponent and get 25, then I can subtract second. And of course I should remember that this is all inside of parentheses. So 25 minus 10 gives me 15. You will know that you are finished simplifying the parentheses when you only have one number left inside the parentheses. So we are finished simplifying that set of parentheses because we have one number left inside of 15. So I'm finished dealing with parentheses, and I can move on to exponents. And I see exponents right here. And remember, the exponent tells you how many times to record the base. So I record this base of 2, 1, 2, 3 times. 2 times 2 is 4. And then 4 times 2 is 8. So now I can record 15 divided by 5 multiplied by 8. Okay, so we've finished exponents level 2, and now we've arrived at level 3. Well, are we supposed to multiply first or divide first? Well, in this example, as we move from left to right, we see the division first, which means we need to divide first. 15 divided by 5 is 3, and then we get to multiplication, and 3 times 8 is 24. So the answer to this EOG problem is letter C, 24.